Now, talking about the knowing you, the liking you, the trusting you aspects of business. We are saying that people buy from you because number one, they know you, they like you, then they trust you. And it's as simple as that. We grow up at ages where, there's so many, if you watch a lot of and read a lot of materials, you get told about closing the deal, you get told about being the best salesperson, uh, tools and tactics about how to win customers, how to close the deals, how to. But I tell you what, in sales, in business, in entrepreneurship, guys, if you've been there on this land, it's just about that. The customer has to know you, they have to like you, they have to trust you, then they give you business. Knowing you is going to take time. It can take forever. It can take a year. It can take 3 months. But the longer the customer takes probing you, asking you questions, use that advantage, that moment as an advantage to get to develop the relationship so that the customer gets to know who exactly you are before they can like you. They want to deal with somebody they like. They want to open their wallet for somebody they like and give their money to somebody they like. So what are they going to like? Look, being a customer magnet is so easy. People are most likely to lean onto the space of a person that does what? The person that shows them empathy, the person that shows them sympathy, the person that shows them a compassion, the person that shows that they are in this game for the long haul with them. You are really on their side. They want to see that, but it takes time for you to do that kind of a demonstration. So in most cases, especially as you go up in business, especially as you start to deal with big deal businesses, hundreds of thousands of bucks, even tens of thousands of bucks, it takes a lot of that. But you don't really make an effort into, let me get them to sign. The effort is, let me just be myself. If you are a normal human being that is kind, that is empathetic, remember, nothing draws people to yourself like kindness. And in the process, what does that mean? That means you've got a lot to give away. You've got a lot of free things to give away. You've got a lot of time to give away. You've got a lot of education to give away to a potential customer. Until they see that you can be relied upon, that's when the issue of trust comes in. Once they can see that you can wear their dirty and stinking shoes, they know you are the guy to trust. In big business aspects, you are not just going to walk in here today, guys, with a cap in your hand and try to recite all the things they have taught you in that self-help book or in that video about closing a deal. It's about building a relationship with a customer, and it can take a bit of time without you being too edgy, too pushy for the customer to sign a deal. It takes a lot of time. I'm actually dealing with a customer who's like that at the moment. But you know what? I'm being available. I'm being as helpful as I possibly can. All their answers, me questioning them without me pushing them into sign the deal. Eventually the customer sees. Those are some of the little things that scare the customer away, and the customer just goes. Because once they realize that you want a quick buck, once they realize that you are not really an empathetic person, you are not really a compassionate person, you are not willing to give, you are not willing to go the extra mile, eventually they stop responding. And you wonder why they've stopped responding to your emails. You wonder why they've stopped taking your calls, or they keep saying, we will come back to you. But here's the thing. For the customer to buy from you, they've got to know you first. What kind of a person is this? And I find this is very simple, guys. I always say to people, if you've got to start a business at the location, it's very simple. Start the same kind of a business that you see standing today. Just do it better with humanity, because almost all the small businesses, Kokasi, almost all your competitors, walk into a chemist at the location, walk into a pharmacy, walk into an internet cafe, You get there, you get the impression that I'm forcing people to greet me. No one is even going to say thank you to you. But go in there, the same kind of a business, and do it better than this, guys, as far as humanity is concerned. The customer just longs for that part. A heart that says that I am human, I'm willing to be here for you. Eventually, when the customer starts to know that, they start to put their trust in you, then orders start to flock on your side. Then the customers start putting orders, and most importantly, you know what they start to do? The sweet portion of business, they start to refer you to their networks, they start to refer you to their friends, to their families, and your business starts growing. Remember, if you are a regular watcher of our videos in this channel, you know very well what I always say, that businesses grow one customer at a time, and that can take 10 years, that can take 15 years. So if you're smart enough, you're not going to do a projection of your business growing in the coming 3 years, your business becoming huge in the coming 5 years. No, you want to put up time. You want to say, how's my business going to look like in the coming 10 years? How's my business going to look like in the coming 15 years? The long haul. An entrepreneur who is in for the long haul, for the longest of times. The customer wants to work with that kind of a customer. Think about it. I'm definitely going to be back with another video for you guys.